That's no guarantee.
See, the spirit moves us. So this is the home page, and you can see it has sort of an opening sequence with a beautiful aerial picture of Chestertown that can be updated easily. I've dropped in a promo video from when MPT did Our Town because it's a really nice introduction to Chestertown, I think, but we can put in other promo pieces. It could be a slider of images, it could promote an upcoming event. The what's happening is going to be any public events that people input and are listed. Announcements is an area where you can click on the announcement, and that's going to be something that Jen or somebody on staff could update with. These are things that people are often asking for and want to find quickly and want to sign up for. The popular pages is links to pages, and it is going to be populated by the pages that people go to most often. So instead of us saying what we think the popular pages will be and what the quick links should be, this will actually show the pages that people are most often going to, so we can kind of keep track of that. We've got our Facebook link here, and at the footer of the page we have an address for the town hall with an email address, a really nice quote from Anna Cole from Scotty's. And right now I just dropped in the DCA Instagram feed, but when we have our own Instagram feed up, we can have all of our cool pictures up there. We broke down, after talking to Sam and Chris, we talked about how we wanted this to be used as a tool, not just for our residents and the government, but also as a tool to bring tourists to the area and make it something easy for visitors to use. So we've broken it up into a couple different areas, one for residents, businesses, visitors. Upcoming events would be, again, the same events calendar. Explore Chestertown, which is a super cool Google Street View map that I'll show you in a minute. Government, this will have all the different departments. Report an issue, and this is going to be a ticket tracking system that we have where you can, pull it up. You can submit a ticket that is, it can be anonymous, it can be submitted with your name and an email address, and it will go to whichever department it needs to go to, and this can be updated as needed and changed to reflect the responses that we get to it.
Can we ask questions as we go?
Yes.
So if I put in there, as I would have done a week ago,
Uh-huh.
water main break in front of my house on my street,
Yes.
how would I know that somebody would it go to somebody right away
It will
urgently,
go
or?
to, probably most likely to Jen, and Jen will disseminate the information to who it needs to go to. It could be, I could set it up so that if it is I kind of like the idea though of somebody here being in control of the information getting out, so that there isn't ever somebody saying they didn't get an email. We have a way to kind of track it. So it would go through here and then go to whichever utility it needed to go to.
Well, that's okay, except for weekend emergencies. So something like water and sewer could be set up so it goes to Jen and Bob. So if Bob's picking it up at home, and police could go to Jen and Adrian.
That's a good idea.
So that it's picked up at one or two places
Yeah.
for emergencies. And they're
Mhm.
way different than, I told you about those leaves on my lawn and nobody came.
Right, exactly. Or on my neighbor's
I
lawn.
think they're all there.
But we could probably set that through the phone, and then I'll be able to get right on there if it's something major
Right.
and update it,
Whatever.
or get the Francois.
Mhm. And then there was a lot of talk about making sure that like when you're on the homepage and you're looking at the upcoming events, and this was something that I think Sam and I talked about a lot, was most visitors, as much as we love that there's a mayor and town council meeting, most visitors aren't going to come to the 7:30 Monday night town council meeting, but they do want to know what's going on the weekend. So the information that would be about government meetings and utility meetings and services will be housed on a sort of an at-a-glance community calendar, which includes all of the events, but it also includes all your government meetings and when the NBA bus is going to be in town, when recycling pickup is, when garbage disposal is, so it'll be very easy to go and look at a month at a time, and see all of that. Let me see, we're going to have as many forms and permits as we possibly can will be housed on here and updated as needed, and we'll be able to track how often things are downloaded. And hopefully, I'm gonna choose a directory that will break it up into different categories, so it'll be easy for people to find. I'm not sure that I'm gonna stick with this directory. And then for businesses, we wanna encourage businesses to come here. We wanna make it easy for them to find information on starting a business in Chestertown. And visitors, we came up with some kind of good categories, I think, that it's not just gonna be restaurants and lodging. We wanna make it more of an event, so this is an area that can be for the brides, and we'll have a directory, plus we can show images of weddings in the town. For foodies, instead of having it be for, a list of restaurants, it could have all of our local growers and resources, like the Chesapeake Wine Trail and the Napa Food Store and the Farmers Market, so anything food related could be in there, instead of just being a yellow pages essentially of restaurants. Upcoming events will also have a listing of our annual festivals. And I tried to find video for each of the festival, because I think as much as you like to read about what things are, you get more of a flavor for it if you can actually see it, especially the music. I think if you can hear the music at the music festival, you're gonna be a lot more interested than reading that there's great music at the music festival. But like I said, it's still a work in progress. Here, I'll show you the Explore Chestertown that we all enjoyed earlier today. This is a street view from Google Maps of Chestertown, so you can actually
That's cool.
You can drive
walk
around.
through town.